everyone, and a very warm welcome to this class. Today's lecture is about resume writing, which is a very important professional skill. As you know, that a resume is often your first impression on an employer, so knowing how to write it properly can directly affect your career opportunities. So, by the end of this lecture, you should be able to understand what actually a resume is. You would be able to differentiate between a CV and a resume. You would be able to identify different types of resume and know when and how to write a functional resume. So, let us start with the very basic question: what is a resume? So, a resume is a concise 1 to 2 pages summary of your skills, qualifications, and experiences written specifically for a particular job. The keyword here is concise. A resume is not your life story, it highlights only the most relevant information that matches the job you are applying for. Okay, so important point to note here is that you need to tailor your resume according to the particular job. Now let's see difference between CV and a resume, as many students confuse a resume with a CV. So let's clearly understand the difference. CV is actually curriculum vitae, which provides a full and detailed record of your academic and professional life. It mainly used for academic research and medical positions. There is no length limit for CV. It includes education, research, publications, conferences, awards, complete work history. And a point to remember here is a CV is usually not customized for each job. You can make CV once in your life and you can keep it on updating it with the passage of time, but you don't need to specially customize it with while applying for a specific job. While on the other hand, a resume is a brief and targeted document, usually 1 page, sometimes 2. It is used for most jobs in businesses, industry, and organizations. So it focuses only on the relevant skills and relevant work experience. Here, relevant means the skills which are relevant with the job in which you are applying, and same goes for the relevant work experience. So a resume must be customized for each job application. So you need to remember that a CV is a detailed and long, while a resume is short, focused, and job specific document. Here we have types of resume. There are actually different types of resume, but today we will focus on two main ones, which is first one is the traditional resume and second is the functional resume. So first let us see traditional resume, which is a traditional resume follows fixed and straightforward structure, which means it usually includes header, contact details, professional summary, work experience, and in reverse chronological order. Next is the education skills. So these are the things which need to be included in a traditional resume. So this type of resume emphasize work history and is suitable for candidates with consistent job experience. Here I have attached a sample of a traditional resume which you can see as an example, and it is covering all the important detail which should be in a traditional resume. As you can see, the name is mentioned clearly at the top of the CV. Here is a professional image of the person, and you can see the contact information is given on the top, so that if somebody wants to contact to that person, he or she doesn't need to look into the CV and may find difficulty in looking for contacting this person. So the contact information is given on the top of the CV. Then you can see that work experiences are given, and education and skills, everything is mentioned clearly and everything is on top notch. Then we have functional resume, which is the next type of resume, and a functional resume is also known as skill based resume. Instead of focusing on work experience, it actually focuses on three important things, which are skills, abilities, achievements, because work experience is either minimized or placed later in the resume. Here we have a sample of a functional resume, in which you can see that skill summary is given, and it is covering most of the space of this resume, which is entirely different from the traditional resume, in which you have seen the summary of work experiences. So now the question arises, when to use functional resume. Functional resume is especially useful in the following situation. First is the recent graduate situation. If you have little or no work experience, a functional resume helps you highlight academic skills, projects, internships, and activities. The second situation is the career change. If you are switching careers and your past experience is not directly related, a functional resume allows you to emphasize transferable skills. The third situation is the employment gaps. If there are gaps in your employment history, a functional resume helps downplay those gaps and focus on what you can do. Now, how to write a functional resume? Let's discuss it step by step. A functional resume typically includes these main sections, which is contact information, resume summary, skill summary, and education. Here I have attached a screenshot of how you can find a suitable template for your resume on Canva or any other platform which you find more favorable. So you can search a very good and attractive template for your resume. So the first one is the contact information. This section appears at the top of the resume. It should include first and last name, your current or desired job title, your email address, your phone number, your city and country. Optionally, you may include your LinkedIn profile, your portfolio website, your other professional links. So make sure all the information is accurate and professional. Here we have a second point, which is resume summary. The resume summary is actually a short paragraph of 2 to 4 sentences. It highlights your key skills, your major achievements, and career strength. Actually, the purpose of this section is to help the recruiter quickly understand why you are suitable for the position, or you can think of it as your professional uh, personal introduction on a paper. If you want any kind of help and like you are facing difficulty in writing a resume summary, you can take help from any AI like chat gpt. You can give it a prompt, and chat gpt will help you definitely to create a best professional summary, as you can see on this slide. Next is the skill summary. This is the most important section of functional resume. You list your top 3 major skills. Under each skill, you explain how you developed or applied it. You should support each skill with academic work, projects, practical examples, achievement. This makes your resume strong and credible. We have an example. For example, under a skill like project management, you can mention your skills like leading group project, meeting deadline, coordinating with team member. So this shows evidence, not just claims. For example, you have skills of copywriting. You will make some sub points to validate your point, or to show the evidence what kind of skill you got. And moreover, the next section is about education. So the education section is simple and clear. It should include your degree name, your institution name, your institute name, your dates attended, when you have completed that certain degree from a certain college. The next and the last section is optional, but you can put this section if your space really allows it. So you can add optional sections such as projects, which include your academic or personal project you have worked on, your extracurricular activities like societies, events, or competitions. If you need like to mention about your languages, you can mention your proficiency level such as beginner, intermediate, or fluent. If you want to mention about your work history, uh, the resume becomes a very combination type of a resume. So if we look at what we have studied today, that a resume is a short and targeted document. A functional resume focuses on skill, and it is ideal for students, career changers, and those with experience gap. And it is clear, it has a clear structure, relevant content are very essential. So to conclude, a resume is not just a document, it is a marketing tool. A well written resume highlights your strengths, present your skills clearly, and increase your chances of getting shortlisted. So understanding different resume formats help you to choose the right approach of for your career stage. Thank you so much for listening to this lecture. Hope to see you in the next class.